Film the feed, so let's get into this. We about to get into King exposes text, accuses NIQUE of lying. Y'all make sure y'all tap in the child. You so messy, child. Her link gonna be in my pin comment, my description. Let's get it.
Yeah. Child, a lot of y'all acting so damn dense as if King didn't drop this 5-minute montage full of gaslighting and manipulation. I'm trying to understand how do we start in April, skip May, go to June when we already in July and tomorrow about to be August. Excuse me? Now, before we get into this video, just a disclaimer. These are my black ass opinions and messy little thoughts. Nothing is fact, just vibes and fair use, baby. Period. This man broke down these text messages and left parts that he wanted to be in it and kept the other parts out, all the while exposing the parts that he left out at certain times. Child, first of all, in this video, he keep clipping at the beginning, NIQUE saying that if God says the same, she might go and get him. The word is might. That doesn't mean that she can't change her mind. And I
don't know why he took advantage of. Somebody get HG. I see a gift sub, please. That's Destiny. I don't understand why he thought, because at some point she said that she wanted to go on a damn vacation in Thailand. He like, oh, yep, she gonna come here then. She gonna come here no matter when. She gonna come here. Appreciate the sub, Pisces. She gonna come here. Like, that's not what that means.
More, she said in the very beginning in that same video that Kaiser was going to be gone for 3 weeks because she wasn't sure if she could be away from her child for more than 3 weeks. At the time, she's thinking, well, maybe if God said the same, I probably could go and get him. Maybe. That's 3 weeks. It has now been 2 months. King starts off the video with messages from April, and he's asking about Kaiser coming over there for the summer. Then he purposely skips over May and any correspondence with him and NIQUE discussing the transition of him going to pick up Kaiser. There's no text messages showing the agreement of 3 weeks, no text message showing how it was for him to go and pick Kaiser up. And he purposely left that out because he doesn't want to show how seamless his transition was to go and pick Kaiser up and take him to Thailand. And look how different it is when NIQUE has to go and pick Kaiser up. Now let's break down these text messages for the people that's so damn dense in the back. Kaiser's first day in Thailand was clearly June 6th. A lot of people are reading to respond and not reading to comprehend. A lot of people are looking at this to react and not looking at this to understand NIQUE's point of view of why she cried the way she did and why she feels the way she felt. This is his manipulation tactics. Let's continue. This is what happened. He sent a video on June 8th. That's 2 days after Kaiser's first day there. Then 2 days later, on June 10th, he sent another one. Then June 13th, she asked him, when was he bringing Kaiser back? He responded 2 days later on June 15th and said, well, the 6th will be a month for him. And I still don't mind if he wants to stay the full 2 months. Pause. The agreement was 3 weeks. Why is he now saying that the 6th will be a month and alluding to him being okay with Kaiser staying for 2 months based on how Kaiser feels when it is the parents that made the agreement for 3 weeks? He then asked her, would she want to come out there and he pay for Kaiser's ticket for him to fly back home with her? Then he sends a video of Kaiser and NIQUE responds, so handsome. But he puts in his video that so handsome is NIQUE's response to him offering to pay for Kaiser's ticket to fly back home with her. Pause. I've said this time and time again. The Thailand situation is King's responsibility. So it shouldn't be an offer to pay for Kaiser's ticket back there, wherever and her ticket should be included in that as well. Him living in Thailand, moving to Thailand is not NIQUE's problem. So she shouldn't have to pay for a damn thing besides things that she wants to get for her child on her own. But the traveling and the accommodation for both the parent and the child should be accommodated by King solely. It shouldn't be a question. And he shouldn't be even asking her to go out there and get the child. That's not a part of co-parenting. That is incorrect.
No, and he like, oh my God. And the whole point of him being like, how am I wrong? I'm calm, immediate, passive-aggressive attack on a man. And I mean how he's saying it, like, I mean, how can anybody disagree? I'm calm. I'm not the one cursing her out. You're the one causing the issue. The issue is you didn't go back to pick up your son. You put it on me. You put it on me. And the nerve to have this sense of entitlement to think I'm supposed to do this.
Conveniencing the other parent, and it is selfish. But let's continue.
Girl.
We are still on June 15th. Mind you, it has now been 5 days since the last video that he sent back on the 10th. On the 16th, Nick told him Happy Father's Day. He skipped from the 16th all the way to June 26th. So let's count those days. That is 11 days without any communication. Where's the communication? Where's the phone calls? Where's the FaceTimes? Where's the text messages? Where's the pictures? All the way.
They're just lying.
From the 16th
That's what
to
I don't
the 26th.
respect about it. Why you just lying? He feel like she's supposed to because he pocket watch her right because she the one with the money. He definitely just said that today.
And on the 26th, he sends about 2 videos and a couple pictures and says this is all from today. We're in Phuket.
Oh,
so you mean to tell me that he left Bangkok, went to Phuket, and he never had any type of correspondence with Nick talking to her? She has not been on the phone with her child. She has not been on FaceTime with her child. Where is the text messages for that? Where is the pictures? Then he skips from June 26th all the way to July 14th. Let's count those days. Child, that is 18 days. Hammers, what is not clicking? He has purposely not shown any communication between them for 18 days. And he goes on to post how a traumatic event happened. This emergency happened in Malaysia. He hasn't even shown any correspondence talking to Nick about leaving Thailand and going to Malaysia with the child, y'all. But let's...
Hold on. You cooking. So can you give me a breakdown? Never mind. You about to break it down anyway about this borderline.
Let's continue for the ones in the back. July 14th, he purposely crops out her asking to speak to Kaiser over and over again and just sent her a video. But her response is very telling because her response says, please tell him I love him more. Why would a mom have to say, please tell him this? She's basically begging him to communicate what she's feeling to her son because he has not answered the phone or communicated with her.
Because this fool got her phone.
For days. But peep the audio message that Nick kept. That's right underneath the message where she says, please tell him I love him more. Then he threw in a clip saying that he made sure that he communicated throughout the summer. No, sir. If a couple of videos here and there, a couple of pictures here and there is communicating, you don't know what communication is. Where are the phone calls? When she asks to speak to her child, she should be able to speak to her child. Then he knows.
How you know they paying the nanny $6? I know y'all kept saying that all day, but how you know that?
Knows that she has these text messages. He knows that she has these same text messages of her begging to speak to her child. So he puts a disclaimer out there that he didn't do good with communicating when Lena was in the hospital because during this emergency with Lena, his hands was full. Were they? Where was the nanny? Where was Esther? Excuse me? Because if my memory served me right, he had time to post all these videos back to back.
Next video. Okay, we're going to get in the next video, friend. Because you know I done went through all that. Let's get in the next one.
Nick dropped her part 2 of her video exposing all King's lies, the full text threads, his manipulation, emotional abuse, and the fact that he's been holding her child from speaking to her. And Lena had the audacity to block her. Hammers. Child, now we already knew that King was fine, and I broke it down for the dense ones in the back, okay? But wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute. I know good and well Nick did not contact Lena and tell her that King was not answering the phone and she wanted to speak to her child. And Lena's response was, okay, I'll let him know.
And let me tell you something. Her trying to pull this victim today, like, why am I in it? No, girl, you know damn well, and we could have squashed this off camera. You know damn well you blocked me. because of something you believe that your said that ain't even come out my mouth. He's already bitter about her and her living situation, her money situation, just everything. He's already like so invested into that. So you telling me, you know, because you just gonna believe that? And as a mother, because most women, when they say that, they really relate to the mother. You know what I'm saying? They really relate to the other mother at that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, come on, man. I don't get that.
Excuse me? You mean to tell me her fat fingered ass didn't hand the phone to Kaiser so he could speak to his mama? And then when Nick reached back out to this 304, she blocked her, the messages turned green? Oh, hell no. Lena, come your funky, filthy ass to the front. You are a poor excuse of a human being to sit up there and block that girl while she's trying to get in contact with her child. You are an enabler of a deadbeat father because you don't give a damn as long as he's treating your two kids right. And it's crazy because you come from a broken ass, filthy ass home in Rhode Island. You should be a better virgin than the people who raised you. I need Lena to explain to me how she grew up without her mama and she got the audacity to sit up here and enable a man to keep a child away from a mother who wants to speak to her child? Are you serious? This is why no good would ever come to your sorry, filthy, bad-built, wide-body, back ass. First of all, like I told y'all in my previous video, which Nick confirmed in her video, that no good would ever come to your sorry, filthy, bad-built, wide-body, back ass. First of all, like I told y'all in my previous video, which Nick confirmed in her video, that Kaiser was only supposed to be there for a month. He told her he want him to be there for 2 months. So since you want him to leave early, you gotta come get him. And she like, well, King, I can't come get him. So she speaks to Kaiser. Kaiser having fun. She like, well, fine then. Kaiser's actually having fun. I cannot go get him. And King should have common sense enough to bring him back after the 2 months. Then she said on 4th of July, King randomly messages her and tell her, hey, when it's time, you're going to have to come and get me.
Friend, I've been triggered throughout this whole situation. I hate it. I hate it because you know how you're supposed to personally. But baby, when it's personally happening, you're going to personally talk about it. I've been personally talking about it for the past 2 days.
I'll pay for his flight to go back with you.
3 days.
She's like, King, you're going to have to pay for my flight too. Like, this is not my responsibility. He up there going back and forth with her, telling her, get the money from the money that you made.
Especially when you just be trying to look out for these ugly ass. What is wrong with y'all? In the wake, it's already hard to listen to King talk. But the nerve of him to think he calming you down and think he checking you and like, you're not my man. You can't even control your own. She can't even control you.
Off the video that you posted on the channel that used to be me and yours, that you turned into yours and Kaiser's. Excuse me? First of all, what video is he talking about? This goes to show you that King is still butthurt about this breakup, baby. Ever since she changed that channel to her and Kaiser, she has made no video referring to him. It's only been about her and Kaiser, and she has yet to make a video this month. So what revenue is he talking about, and why the...
Now, listen, I'm always open to new pages. I always like to react to new pages, but girl, I ain't got time for the drama. But I thank God she was in here tonight. So I'll be reacting to her. No problem. Hold on. Like Lena could have fixed her image in that 1 second. I swear, friend, could have fixed. And that's my whole thing. Neither one of y'all have tried to fix y'all image. I'm talking about I would have been in the arms of an angel. Okay? The arms. Girl, I am not about to continue, okay, to go through this. And obviously, if everybody think I'm wrong, something gotta be wrong. You know what I'm saying? So let me get in the arms of an angel, baby. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Whatever I did, my fault. Okay? Like, Bruh.
He pocket watching what the hell she got going on. What is he talking about? Get the money from the channel. When she got this child 365 days of the year, he just up and decided to move to Thailand, and he's making that move her problem. Excuse me? Absolutely the hell not. Because she told him, you working my child like a damn slave. You got him doing videos 24/7. You ain't even doing nothing constructive with him outside of a camera. Like he over there making all y'all money. And did she lie? No, the hell she didn't. Because Kaiser been at work.
If I was Lena, I'm talking about, I would have stood with Nick. At the end of the day, the girl just wanted to talk to her child. And guess what? Nick would have been like, and you know what? At first, me and Lena was into it, but you know what? I respect her because she is the reason I was able to talk to Kaiser. And then they could have did a sit-down video, and Lena could have been like, okay. King has been emotional because obviously he wants to see his son. Our financial situation has not been the best because at some point you got to come out and keep it real. Because do you know we can see you? We can see you. I can see. We can see you. So we know damn well what's going on. So y'all might well come out, keep it real. Keep it real. And I mean, goddamn, can't nobody, I don't care if anybody judge you at that point. I don't give a, y'all ain't paying my bills. If you ain't paying my bills. I don't care. Literally, in real life.
Rent has been the flu since Kaiser touched down. They was ready for Kaiser to touch down. You know why? Because they knew it was going to give them some more change in their pocket. Kaiser been on Lena channel. Kaiser been on LK family channel. Kaiser been on King channel. Hell, Lena didn't have the audacity to change.
No, yo. Kaiser been on Lena channel. Kaiser been on motherfucking. Oh. Wait. Kaiser on Lena channel. God. Okay. Now I understand what y'all was saying.
The damn profile on Ocean and on Linear channel that she made. Yeah. And she put Kaiser on.
Not made them a channel too.
On that channel doing some weak ass parodies so she could get a.
Oh. See. This why I can't be a baby mama. I would have took so far. Look where my mind going. So you telling me they can have their own channel. But when I change our channel name to Nick and Kaiser, it's a problem. That's crazy. The OJ sisters? What? Had no idea, y'all. And here go Kaiser just in here as a third party. That's what I don't like. Why they keep treating him like he a third party?
Back off of Kaiser, giving more views to this weak ass little channel, and doing these parodies that she didn't got online and watch the Prince family and them do. Excuse me, Lena, you sick ass 304. Charles, so King kept on refusing to buy the damn ticket. Neek went ahead and bought the ticket. Then King gonna tell Neek, since you pocket watching my views so much, you're gonna have to wait.
When he the original. Facts.
You know that the YouTube check don't hit until the 21st, and you're gonna have to wait until my money come unless you want to be reimbursed after the fact. So she went ahead and bought the ticket because he playing too many games. After Nick touched down in Thailand, she texted this man talking about send her $1,500. This man ignored the text, sent a message, then unsent the message, and he left that out of his text thread that we broke down in my last video. Then he up there gonna tell her he just gonna send $600 and he gonna take her to school shopping. And you mean to tell me you talking about a promise when you could have just gave that girl the money? But here's the thing.
Oh, he's talking about a promise.
I want to tell y'all the truth about, because Nick said this in her video. She said King told her something's wrong with my visa, so I cannot bring him. Let me tell you something. Besides King being a piss poor father and a deadbeat and just literally not wanting to go and bring Kaiser back, there's some truth behind that. He is not telling the full truth about what's going on with them in Thailand and what's going on with them visas. I said this several times in previous videos that they've been doing border runs. The reason why people are so shocked that these people are asking for 9K is because they walk around recording themselves, acting like they have more emotion than they actually do. And whole time they've been penny pitching, and this move to Thailand was irresponsible, and they didn't have no money, and they still don't. They've been penny pitching in a country that is supposed to give you a more affordable quality of life. These people have been penny pitching and living beyond their means. But let's break it down. These people were on a border run. And every 60 days, you have to get the fuck out of Thailand. One of the most common places that people go and do a border run is in Malaysia. These people went to Malaysia for a border run. And look how irresponsible this is of King as a father.
Whoa, my God. So every 60 days, you got to get out of Thailand. And what I'm not gathering here is when you leave Thailand, you go get something from the border? Yes? That's a question. You go get something from the border and then you bring it back to Thailand, correct? Somebody help. A question is in the air. You got to go to the border. Get to Thailand for after 60 days, grab whatever paperwork you need to grab, and come back.
You purposely went go get Kaiser from
No, you have to just leave the country for a period of time, then go back. Why? So if you stay, what happened?
America and brought him to Thailand for your own selfish benefit to record this child everything and give y'all some revenue. King went and got that child knowing that him and Lena's visas are not up to par, knowing that they've been in Thailand this entire time doing border runs every 60 something days. Okay, and the thing about it is, this time when they went to Malaysia, Lena ass went to the hospital. She stayed longer than they were supposed to stay away. So 9 times out of 10, they missed the deadline to get back to Thailand in time enough to have their visas renewed. When this happens, they are fined and they have the potential to be banned from Thailand. So
hold on, say that again.
And the thing about it is, this time when they went to Malaysia, Lena ass went to the hospital. She stayed longer than they were supposed to stay.
Martin Lewis was detained for this? That's crazy.
Away. So 9 times out of 10, they missed the deadline to get back to Thailand in time enough to have their visas renewed. When this happens, they are fined and they have the potential to be banned from Thailand. So if he was to get his ass on a plane and leave, he really is at risk of not being able to be let back in. And what happens then? Because let me tell you another thing. King's visa holds both Olenia and Ocean. Lena's visa is separate from theirs because they are not married. But let Lena tell it, she's a fiance. She's so better than Daisha and them. She's so better than everybody. Yeah, shut the fuck and sit the fact. These people have been doing border runs. And he had the audacity to do it with her child, but then getting these messages and tell her, I've been spending all type of money, taking him to different cities, showing him the work, got him on boats and stuff. And look, you want a Cookie King for doing something?
Girl, a Lunchable. He wants a Lunchable with the Oreo cookies in there. Sick of his ass. Now I found out about these border runs. He need a whooping. He needs a whooping.
Something that you should do as a father. People are just like, that vacation that they went to Malaysia wasn't necessary. It wasn't necessary to us or people that's looking at it like they went for enjoyment and they got it like that. And they was just splurging money. They wasn't doing that. They had to get the fuck out of Thailand. And they decided to go to Malaysia and record it like it was a big grand vacation. Whole time, they were supposed to just be out there their allotted time before they carry their ass back to Thailand. But this time, they was delayed. They missed the deadline. Hell, for all we know, besides him being spiteful, not dropping the low and giving Nick the address of where they stay at, 9 times out of 10, they stopped paying rent because they already stopped paying the fanny. Look at this right here. Can y'all believe that this whole time they had this nanny, they was paying this nanny 200 baht? 200 baht is $6. So you mean to tell me that Lena and King cheap ass, especially Lena went up there and stole this nanny from a whole nother family. She took this nanny.
Lena stole the nanny and refuses to let King
from another family, telling her, you'll be able to travel with our family and this, that, and the third.
What? They low-key like the Hispanic coming over to America illegals doing it. They doing it. They're not really true citizens in Thailand. Google says you have to speak full Thailand language, live there for 5 years, make $80K monthly as a requirement, $2,500 US dollars, which is cheap in taxes. What?
Why that woman couldn't go with them to Malaysia this time, huh? She didn't go with them to Malaysia because they knew this trip was already pre-planned. And Lena knew she was going to go get a surgery. But she didn't know that she was going to have to stay longer than expected. Clock it. These people been scamming y'all all this whole time. And y'all sat up there and gained
Hello, my nanny is looking for a part-time position. We are leaving the country for a while. So in the meantime, she is in need of a position. Monday through Friday, anytime between 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. Can discuss more with her. She speaks English, Thai, Burmese, and Indian. Can cook meals. She works great with kids. She taught both my 3-year-old and 1-year-old so many great songs, games, and new languages. She's a hard worker, very trustworthy, super sweet. Damn.
$1,000 off of sympathy for these. And
it is customary. Still pay your nanny while they're away, but they fired her and couldn't pay her $6.
flight ticket. They're using y'all money to go and get a couple of tennis Kaiser for back to
I'm all
school.
fucked
But
up.
whole time didn't give Nick her money for the flight that she paid to go get that child. Excuse me? Hammers. And whole time, you mean to tell me you out there not allowing Nick to speak to her child? You up there then locked up his phone and his tablet, and then when she called your phone, you telling her, oh, you out with your family, and she can't talk to Kaiser, you're not going to answer every time? Then let him answer his phone. You up there telling her that she can't speak to Kaiser because you're mad at her? Excuse me? You're weaponizing your child against his mother? My thing is, King and Lena got a lot to see God for. They got a lot to see God for. Because you sat up there and you paid Esther Elsa the nanny $6 US for her to take care of 2 kids, not 1 but 2. And then she the only one who saved them 2 kids' lives during that earthquake. And after the earthquake, this woman ain't even checked on her family. This woman ain't done nothing. She's still carrying Lenny. She's still walking around with the child because Lena ass walking around with the camera talking about her hernia. Excuse me? Hammers. I know one damn thing. King lied, Nick cried, Lena scamming y'all ass. Court in my
I thought you was gonna say Neek and 5. King lied, Lena tried. Court files, Neek and 5.
If you made it to the end of the video and you're a yapper like me, meet me in the comments so we can have a key.
God.
That's all I got for y'all today, baby. Ciao, y'all so messy.
Oh my God. Listen, I love it. Thank you for the breakdown, girl, because I was in confusion. I have been in confusion all day. But you know, a lot has happened today. I appreciate you. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to her. Please, because she funny as hell. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Hell yeah.